at Juma Game Reserve. It's, as you can see, a few clouds around, but mostly blue skies, and I don't think we're going to have any rain interrupting us today. We had, of course, a fantastic storm yesterday, and we were just speaking to someone here that came past camp. They had a massive storm in Nelspruit last night, 85 millimeters in an hour or two. So maybe some more rain around. I know the prediction was saying here towards Wednesday they're predicting more rain, but for the moment it's beautiful. Lieschen was just telling us from the director's seat, 28 degrees Celsius, although the real feel, in other words, what it feels like when you drive around, 35 degrees, and I can quite easily believe that second figure. It is quite hot, but it's not too bad. Otherwise, we're just going to see what we can find. Marc is behind the camera this afternoon. My name is Pieter, and I think that's probably enough to get us going for the moment. We're going to see what we can find. This morning there were some lionesses around. We won't go there straight away because it's quite close to the lodge, but we will follow up on that a little bit later in the afternoon. And there might be some ellies around. There's been quite a bit of ellie activity, and then hopefully see what those leopards are up to if we can find them. Otherwise, just enjoy the afternoon with us. Say again?
The Bettelier went down. It was down the same place where the Bettelier yesterday. Really cool down there.
Have a bit of a look. Where is it down there? That's where she was heading to yesterday morning when the guys left her, so let's have a look.
There's been no tracks anywhere.
No. Let's have a look. Marc was just watching a Bettelier there just before the drive started. He's saying he sort of saw where it went down, and last we knew of Karula and the boys, they were in this area, and we haven't really seen anything since, so perhaps there's a clue in there. Thanks, Lieschen. Whereabouts, Marc?
Yesterday.
Far in or?
Well, on the dead tree, not this one close by, the one behind it, on the other side of the ground.
Okay.
Sitting there.
Let's have a look. Let's just have a look along this.
There it is. It's coming up again now.
Let's watch it a little bit. It's two Betteliers now. See if they go down anywhere. If they, looks like one might be chasing the other one. Two Betteliers, that's at least one of them, the one that Marc spotted earlier. And while we're looking at some birds, Dave, he'll just join us on the drive as well. And Dave, always nice to have you on the vehicle. Dave is, amongst many other things, a very keen birder. And Dave, thanks a lot. We received just a little bit earlier this afternoon, there's two books that you've sent us, Butterflies and the Sasol Birds of Southern Africa. And they'll make a beautiful addition to Final Control. They're lovely books. Always nice to see a brand new book. And they will be living in Final Control next to the screens there, so thank you very much. It's an awesome gift. Books are always great, and especially ones that will be used. Let's see the land again, and they go. And there they go. Let's just drive a little bit. There's a bit of a sort of trail in here. Just have a short squiz along the drainage line. It would be nice to find Karula and the boys in the kill, if it was the case. sun's nice and warm.
It's
Baking. Well, as you can see there just now that if you want to ask questions, for those of you that are maybe newer with us, if you have any curiosities you want to ask about, you can just pass some comments through to us on the vehicle. You can email that into finalcontrol@wildearth.tv, and then Lieschen will pass it on to us. And speaking of friends on the vehicle, Jean-Pierre, nice to hear from you. We've been away for a little while as well. I hope Costa Rica was awesome. And yeah, we'll be in touch soon. Go back to the road. One of the facts of Costa Rica, where Jean-Pierre has just been on a holiday not so long ago, recently actually, is that they don't have an army. It says something interesting and something good about a country perhaps if they don't have an army. Military force.
Talking about the Winter Olympics, and the one event came about from the Swiss Army, and I wondered, how can a neutral country have an army?
Any country with the amount of money that Switzerland has to have some form of army, even if it's not official. Thanks, Lieschen. Just some more funny names in the vehicle. Kirsty, okay, hello. And Kirsty, of course, I'm sure you're very excited. Kirsty's flying down to South Africa, I presume, the next day or so. This is her last drive with us for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, Kirsty, I won't see you again on the Safari channel, but you never know what might happen in the next while. Perhaps we'll see you from Namibia at the stage further down the line. But yeah, we're going to have an awesome trip, and we will stay in touch, obviously. Easy to stay in touch these days. I just wanted to stop because you're in some shade. Whereabouts?
Okay, a little bit forward.
Is it moving or what?
No, like sitting in like a head above the grass. In the shade over there, but it might have just been shadowed. This is close to Acacia Tour.
Yeah.
Directly behind it, those 7 areas.
I think I'm a bit low down.
3 o'clock.
Well, worth a try. The Mark thought he saw something in there perhaps, and I'm more than happy to look around for stuff while we're sitting in the shade. It's always like this after rain, you've got very clear skies, so the sun has got an extra bit of punch in it. Clump of something. I think we'll do Zoe's road and Rebecca's road as well. It sort of keeps us in that same area where the Battaliers were. Find some Ellies in the process. Hey! Speaking of perhaps finding some elephants, here is what looks like the same bull that we spent time with this morning with Rexon. Yeah, same guy. And he's still eating marulas like a lot of elephants are doing, most elephants are doing at the moment. Excuse me. Yeah, big guy. I always enjoy this time of year when you start seeing these flattened circles around the marula trees. The elephants just walking literally in sort of slow circles around the tree trunk, obviously picking up the marulas falling down from the tree canopy. Like us, he's also a bit hot. See the ears working a lot, just literally working like radiators, just cooling down the blood. Well, I think perhaps one of the trees and maybe even one of the stories people are most fascinated by in Africa is this tree, the marula tree, or the fruits that this elephant's eating. And I'll try to remember to pick one up just now. I just don't want to pick one up now with this elephant next to us. But beautiful trees. I mean, there's many things you can tell about this tree. Let's first start with the name. I believe some people are asking the spelling of it. It's a marula tree, M-A-R-U-L-A.